But there are some women that you see that will stand on their ground and they will tell you what is mine is mine. Your money is our money. My money is my money. Hi guys, my name is GracieGee and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. I'm so excited and delighted to have you here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. In today's video, I'll be talking about the type of women you need to avoid. Yes, I know I did a video some months back as regards the type of men you need to avoid, and towards the end of that video I promised I was going to do the same for the women, and so here we are. Yes, and I have quite a number of points to talk about. Yes, women have not come for you, but this video, I hope it will address some certain things in your life and the things that you need to step back from, the things that you need to learn from, the things that you need to develop yourself and grow more from. And for the men, you need to watch out for these signs. Yes, and the first thing on my list I'll be addressing is the spendthrift. You need to avoid a woman that spends lavishly. Yes, the extravagant spender, the one that does not care how your money comes, just wants to have it and spend it in whatever way they want to. They just want to have your money and lavish it. They don't care how you sweat to make that money. They don't even care by what means you make that money. They just want to have your money and spend it anyhow. They are the spendthrift. You have to avoid those kinds of women. Yes, and that would take me to the no value woman. Avoid a woman that does not have value, that does not add value rather to you. Yes, in the sense that she doesn't have a vision, she doesn't have a knowledge of where she's going, not to even talk of what she wants to do in your life. Yes, there is no idea, there is no sense of vision, there is no skills. When it comes to skills, when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to the things that you bring to the table. And yes, when I'm talking about things that you bring to the table, I'm not just talking about finances or having money alone. Yes, in fact, that aside, you have to be with a woman that can think, that is blessed with a lot of virtue, that can think outside the box, that can bring value to your life, your job, your purpose, your vision, that has the skills, that has the idea, that knows where she's going and also where your relationship is heading to. And when we are also talking about value, I know that a lot of men want their women to be valuable, and men like their women to give them peace of mind. Men love their peace of mind. They just want to relax, have their mind relaxed, no matter the kind of responsibility, the running around that comes with being a man. When they are in a relationship, they want you to give them peace. They want to be at peace with you. They want you to also reciprocate that peace to them. Have their mind, have their body, have everything that has to do with them at a relaxed state. So if a woman does not add value to you, you have to avoid her, because you have to be in a relationship that is a plus to you and not just a minus. You have to be with a woman that has value, that can, that is virtuous enough to add value to your life. Yes, assets are not liability, of course. Yes, and that will lead me to the next point, which is bad attitude. A woman that has a bad attitude would definitely drain and destroy you. Yes, and there's no point in being in a relationship that drains you. It is not worth it. Yes, it is not worth it. So if you come across a lady that has a bad attitude, well, I'm not saying that when you eventually notice or when you see these things, I'm not saying that you just carry your legs and run. If she's not willing to change, if she's not willing to learn, if she's not willing to, change the things that are not convenient for your relationship, then you need to leave that relationship. Yes, so avoid a woman that has a bad attitude, because at every instance, at every point in time, she would always nag at every slightest thing. Yes, overly pessimistic. You might tolerate it for a while, that's the bad attitude, but truth is you would not enjoy it because it would drain your relationship. Yes, moving forward, I would like to talk about the too independent woman. Avoid a woman that is too independent, like overly independent. Yes, because it will undermine the love that you share in the relationship. A woman that is too independent will not take your love. She would always take it for granted. She will not, if you're caring, if you show her love at all times, if you do the things that a man is supposed to do in a relationship, a gentleman is supposed to do in a relationship, she would undermine the act of love, because she's too independent. She feels that she can take care of herself, she can love herself enough, she doesn't need you. Yes, even if you try to show her love, she will take it for granted because she feels she's too independent. She can, take care of herself, get things done for herself. And as women, I'm not saying we love to be independent. Of course, it's good. But don't have a sense of you are too independent that you don't need a man, like need a man in your life. Then why are you stressing yourself to be in a relationship? Yes, so avoid a woman that is too independent, because in some ways, even if she's independent, there are times that as a woman she would want you to step up in doing some things. Yes, she wants you to carry out some responsibilities for yourself. She wants you to pamper her. She wants you to take care of you. Yes, she wants that you do some things that are needed in the relationship. Yes, even being as a man that is responsible. Yes. And the next thing I'll be talking about is avoid a woman that does not listen to you. For instance, you are having a proper and conducive conversation and you are trying to communicate your feelings to her, and she cuts you even before you finish your talk. You need to avoid that type of woman, because it will show in the relationship. It might not appear as it is at the very beginning of your relationship, but as time goes, it will begin to show. So you need to avoid a woman that does not know how to listen. And I'm not saying that when you notice these things you should run, but if she's not willing to listen to you, having all the necessary and proper conversations laid bare, if she's not willing to change and listen to you, then you need to leave that relationship, because it is going to drain you. As partners, you both cannot be having proper communication and she doesn't listen. She's either engaged with her phone, or she's doing something else, or her mind is somewhere else. So you have to watch out for those signs. And the thing is that you have to check out the flow of conversations, how she jumps into the conversation, whether she wants to, give a good point or cut you, or because it tends to be with lack of respect or a poor communication. And that is why I said, if you guys talk about it and she's not willing to learn, she's not willing to adapt, you need to leave that relationship. Yes. And the next thing I'll be talking about is avoid a woman that is not accountable, a no accountability woman. Yes, because even as a man, you have to be accountable. And if you're not a man that is not accountable, there's no point looking for a woman that is accountable. Yes, you have to watch out for how she does her things, how she handles situations, the goals that she sets, how she determines to accomplish them, who and what she's accountable to will really help you to flow in the relationship. Another thing is avoid a materialistic woman. Yes, a woman that is so glued, let me use that word, that is so glued to materialistic things, that she's so possessed with material things than she is with people. You need to avoid that kind of woman, because at the slightest opportunity that she sees, she will be willing to give you hope for any and everything, even for somebody that is way higher than you in terms of material things. She would give you hope for that person. Yeah, so you need to avoid a woman that is overly materialistic. Money is good. Like I said, I remember I said that in the avoid this men video. Yes, I talked about a man that can do any and everything for money. Money is good. I'm not saying money is not good, because money is that which will help you to live life. Yes. And when a woman is overly materialistic, she's too glued to material things. The Bible calls it the ephemeral things. She will give you hope at any point in time. And as a man, it's going to drain you. And truth be told, if she can go any single length to acquire material things, she's not a kind of woman to settle with. Yes, I can say that with my full chest. She's not a kind of woman to settle with. So you need to drop that relationship. The next thing I would love to address is the insecure type. Have you ever been in a relationship with a woman that is insecure? It's draining. A woman that is insecure is not such to date, because she's going to make life miserable for you. She wouldn't want you to engage in activities, no friends. She would always stalk you around, check your social media platforms, who you are with, what you are doing, what you are planning to do. It's very draining. So you need to avoid the insecure type. Yes, if you know you want your peace of mind. And like I said at the beginning of this video, every man loves their peace. Yes, so you need to avoid a woman that does not give you peace, that is insecure. Yes. And the last but not the least on my list is the what is mine type. I know we women say that a lot. My money is my money, and your money is our money. Yes, what is mine, yours is hers. And if you really check it, if you do a research, most women don't literally mean that. Yes, but there are some women that you see that will stand on their ground and they will tell you what is mine. Your money is our money. My money is my money. You need to avoid those type of women, because relationship is partnership. Relationship is commitment. Relationship is to love and to, cherish what both parties have together. But when you see a woman that is bent on saying what is mine, she would not have you in consideration. She will not put you in mind. Your needs, your desire won't even be in her mind. She would always want to do things for herself. Me, myself, and I. That kind of woman. You need to, avoid that kind of woman, because it's really draining. Relationship is partnership. For every relationship that will work, it depends on both parties to come together and make it work. So whatsoever woman rather is saying that what is mine, she will not put you to consideration. She will just have her ideas, have her things to be done herself, not even minding what you're feeling, your desires, your needs. She will not put them into consideration. It will always be about her and about herself. So you need to avoid those kinds of relationship. And you can do well to check out my other videos. This is a wrap. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to also like this video. Click on the like button and share. Yes, share, and let me know your comments as touching this topic. Yes, till I come your way in my next video, I remain your girl GracieGee. Stay blessed. Bye bye.